In the video, I will be asking whether the last big run will impact Splatoon 4, but before getting to that, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Make sure you are hitting that thumbs up button as well. So I really do believe that the Grand Festival Splatfest, the past, present and future teams, will impact Splatoon 4, and whatever team does win, I'm recording this before the Grand Festival does go live obviously, but whatever team does win, it will shape what will happen in Splatoon 4, and I am starting to believe that the last big one we just had will have the same impact on Splatoon 4 as well, because it was sort of announced at the same time as the Grand Festival. It is part of the whole Grand Festival celebration, and basically what we saw in that Grand Festival was collecting over 1 billion eggs. It was sort of like 1.5 billion golden eggs. I really do feel like that will have consequences in Splatoon 4, and it would be really cool if that was the case. And we are starting to see Salmon Run have an even bigger impact on the lore of the game compared to the second game, where we had the sunken scroll, do believe, in the second game with the 7 rings, and it did sort of predict Big Run, it did tease Big Run, and then we had the whole Salmonids invading every 70 years as well. And yeah, that did lead into big runs. And yeah, big runs have been a massive deal in Splatoon 3. How Salmonids are invading multiplayer areas, like areas in the Splatlands. We didn't see that in the second game. They are more aggressive in the third game. Of course, that led to the Grand Festival being threatened by the Salmonids, and we had to save the Grand Festival from being cancelled. The Salmonids, they are a much bigger deal in Splatoon 3, and I feel like they will continue to be a bigger deal in Splatoon 4. It's going to be a huge part of the lore. I'm not sure what the consequences will be for what we did with the Grand Festival Big Run, how we collected all of those eggs. We stopped the Salmonids invading the Grand Festival area. But yeah, I really do feel like us wiping out that amount of Salmonids, it will have an impact on Splatoon 4, and we will see a reaction from the Salmonids. Maybe they will be more aggressive in Splatoon 4, and maybe in the story mode we have to sort of stop them from being an even bigger threat. Maybe they will threaten the whole world and we have to stop them from doing that. But maybe the gameplay, you know, maybe it will be similar to Salmon Run in the story mode sort of setting. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe the Salmonids, they want revenge. Maybe they will sort of evolve into Salmonlings, but I don't really feel like that will happen. Although a new species would be really cool, I just don't really feel like that will happen. But what I feel like will happen is that Lil Judd will be the head of Grizzco, because pretty much after the single player where Mr. Grizz is floating around, you know, in space, pretty much after that Lil Judd is wearing a headset. He is on the enemy team, of course, and we do see in Table Turf, I do believe, some connections with Lil Judd and Grizzco. I really do believe Lil Judd will be the main villain of the 4th game. Maybe we are on the side of the Salmonids. We have to stop Grizzco from completely wiping out the Salmonids. I honestly feel like it would be really cool if this was the case, if what we did do in the Grand Festival Big Run, if it will have consequences in the story mode for the 4th game. I feel like it would be really cool for fans of the Salmon Run game mode that might not be fans of like multiplayer, that might not like Splatfest. It would be really cool if those people could shape what would happen in Splatoon 4. And yeah, I just feel like it would be really cool if the Big Run did have an impact on Splatoon 4. But let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Do you feel like the Grand Festival Big Run will have an impact, or do you feel like it will just be a completely separate thing and the consequences maybe will not play out in the story mode, but maybe in Splatoon 4's Salmon Run? Maybe that will be what will happen. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I will see you in another video soon.